birthday, Suspish Squad. You guys are seriously some of the sweetest people that I know. I absolutely love being a part of this group, and I hope you celebrate big, and I can't wait to see what you do next year. Happy birthday!
Hi, Suspish Squad. I wanted to wish everybody a happy birthday on the group, and I just wanted to say that since joining this group, you've all been inspirational. I've been at my low at times with depression and anxiety, and makeup and Bailey Singing fans have actually kept me going. So this group is really important to me, and it's very positive, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. So happy birthday to our group. Everybody's in there, so stay positive. Don't be afraid of using colourful makeup like I am, and enjoy your day and happy birthday.
Suspish Squad, this is the best group ever. I haven't met any more supportive men or women on a group. I haven't heard anything negative. I love all the support we give one another, so happy birthday again.
Happy birthday to the Suspish Squad and all our members. It's been a great year with a lot of support from all the ladies and gentlemen in the group, and a great business support too. So thank you so much for all the great prizes that are available too. Everyone should really try to participate in that. And again, big thanks to all the admins for this wonderful group. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Suspish group. I just want to say thank you to the moderators for creating this group and giving us all a platform to express our creativity and our love for makeup. Yeah, thank you guys. I love you all. You guys are amazing.
Hey, Suspish Squad, happy birthday. So just wanted to say how much this group means to me. I joined the Suspish Squad this year when I was on maternity leave, and it was really nice to just find a group of people as weird, wonderful, creative, beautiful and inspiring as you guys. It's really helped me to feel part of a wider community whilst being on maternity leave, and you've kind of become my tribe. Really have really boosted my self-esteem, have given me so much confidence to kind of put myself out there again. So yeah, happy birthday, gang. And just because I've always wanted to, shana sha, shana sha, shana sha, shana sha.
Hey, Suspish Squad. Just want to say happy birthday, and you mean the world to me. You have supported me so much over the past few months, and I love you loads. Bye.
Hey, Suspish Squad, it's David coming out from my room, trying to avoid the heat. Just wanted to wish the group a happy birthday and everyone in it. And thank you for sharing all your inspirational looks, keeping everything positive, and let's keep it that way. Let's, keep the group fun, uplifting, positive, and let's all mentor each other and encourage each other on our makeup. So happy birthday. Hope everyone has a great October, and happy Halloween as well.
Hi squad, I'm so excited to be a part of this video. I would just like to say that I absolutely love the page. Happy birthday, October, yay! I'm so excited. I absolutely love the support that the page gives, and if it wasn't for the page, I wouldn't have the self-esteem that I have now. It's really given me a boost of confidence, and I absolutely love all of you. I can't wait to one day be able to meet you guys. So thanks for having me on the page.
Fellow Suspicious, it's birthday month. Yay! Just want to take a second to thank everybody on the group and tell you guys how awesome you are. And remember, in the words of Bailey herself, it's just makeup. It washes off. Have fun with it. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye!
Hi, Suspish Squad. Welcome to our chit chat. It's officially October.
It's a birthday month. It's a birthday month. Yes. So exciting. How are you, hon?
Episode 26.
Oh, wow. I think we're on 26.
Wow. But we are officially a year old.
Yay!
let's see, this month we've got all kinds of crazy fun things happening.
We've got games every single day.
Every day, multiple times a day.
And you can win some lovely cherry earrings.
So as you guys know, Facebook, Instagram, and I think a couple of other apps are down. So
but you know what's not down? YouTube.
Bailey let her most recent video out, and we were so excited.
Yes.
How cute. Daily episodes, because I have questions for Kat on one that I just rewatched recently, which is the honeymoon scuba dive one.
Yes.
Our femme fatale, Kat, Miss Kat Adams.
Yeah.
Kat is our certified scuba diver, and I just have questions. Like, I was watching this, and I'm like, how? Okay, hold on. I rewatched it again because I had questions. So he was an experienced certified diver.
Okay, so that's what he says, right? Now, it said he had 55 dives, and he was a certified rescue diver. Right. 55?
15, right?
As far as what he was claiming, 55 to me isn't a lot.
It's not. Okay,
No.
what's a lot in like diving world?
To be a master diver, you'd have to have 100 dives.
Okay.
So he could have gone through like the certifications for search and rescue. My husband's a search and rescue diver. So he could have gone through that and still have the 50, 55 dives. But it just appeared to me, like listening to it and listening to the story, that he claimed he was a lot more experienced than he actually was.
That makes sense in that he panicked when he had his breathing, as Bailey said, his breathing apparatus come off.
Right.
If you're an experienced diver, it should be a simple maneuver to get everything back on.
That's 101. To get open dive certified, which is what I just recently went through. I mean, I'm starting to work on my advanced classes now, but it's an arm sweep. Like literally, like your apparatus, your primary and your secondary are always going to be on your right side, and it's literally like an over exaggerated sweep. If for some reason it gets pulled out, even if you can't find the primary, your secondary is attached to you. Okay. It's like your breathing apparatus is going to be right there.
You always have something there.
Yes.
To keep you safe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that to me seems like, when I was watching it again, I was like, well, if you're an experienced diver to the point where you're on like a search and rescue, you should know how to get it back on and not panic. As somebody who has grown up with the ocean by me and a swimmer, the first thing you're taught when water is involved is don't panic.
Yes.
That's what's going to cause problems. If you panic, you'll lose your breath faster, you'll lose everything faster. So stay calm.
Yes.
Like getting caught in a riptide when you're out in the ocean can be very scary because you can't feel the ground. But the very first thing you're taught, I was taught as a kid, was don't panic.
Right.
And swim sideways. That's what you're taught.
Yep.
Living in a place where the ocean is.
Yep.
So that to me seems like huge red flag. And then you talk about the life insurance, obviously there's that stuff. And then the bear hug. Let's talk about the bear hug. Okay, so he apparently was giving her a hug.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is if he reached around and turned her air off.
Okay.
And
she was weighted also, right? So she he said that she was going to need weights to get down to the wreck, right? And they put on the full amount of weights that you can get in any given dive. So she had what? How many?
She had 20 pounds.
20 pounds of weight.
Way too much. Way too much.
So he's giving her a bear hug, and as we suspect, he's turning off her breathing. Right. Because from what Bailey said, she had very little fluid in the lungs.
Yeah.
Too. So that was an indication that she had passed out or lost consciousness prior to the situation. So she didn't drown. It was
Right.
something else that caused it.
Yeah, which could also, I mean, if you put too much nitrox, in your system, and that's why if you go to certain depths, you have to do safety stops on the way up to let your body kind of regulate the oxygen.
Right?
Yeah.
And like they say, if it's a certain amount of depth, you're not supposed to surface faster than your bubbles. You're supposed
Correct.
to surface with your bubbles.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's all very, very interesting.
Very.
And even more so the fact that you this is something that you've done, and I was like, hey, I can ask Kat my questions.
Yeah.
She should know, have some insight on this, because I was wondering while I was watching it, I'm like, I wonder what Kat thinks of this. Like, how would somebody who actually dives or has been diving look at this? Like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, and they had a dive master with them, right? And he was the one who actually brought Tina, I think was her name, brought her up. And which is also weird because Gabe, I think the husband, he went to a different boat. Like, he went to the original boat, right? And then the dive master who went and got Tina and brought her up to the surface was just went to the closest boat.
Right.
And then so my question is too, like, my husband's a search and rescue or search and recovery diver, and you have to know how to move bodies underwater. You have to be able to, like, if they're unconscious, strip off their gear, be able to provide them with your air and make your way up to the surface. Like, you have to pass that part in order to be certified. And he says that he had never resurfaced with another person before, which, if in fact he was a search and rescue or search and recovery certified, he would have
had to have done
he would have had to demonstrate that. Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's like any water safety person. You have to demonstrate that you're capable of doing it before you actually get the certification. I mean, lifeguards, that's what you have to do. For a lifeguard, you have to show that you can do it, or you can't pass the lifeguard.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
So it makes sense.
It just makes it. Yeah. It sounds like a bunch of hogwash to me.
Yeah, I feel like
super suspicious.
Super suspicious things going on.
Yeah.
Now, talk about the sentencing. Did you hear, do you remember? Australia, he got 12 months.
12 months.
Up to 18.
Yeah. Yep. And then it was acquitted in the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't use the life insurance portion of it, which is like the most red flagged out of all of it, is that he went, before they got married and went on their honeymoon, he went to Dad and said, hey, put me as the person for the life insurance.
Right, yeah. Which is crazy. I mean, I guess, if you're getting married, you'd want to have a policy, on each other, but before, like, they actually got married, that was so weird.
But see, okay, so I have life insurance. Greg has life insurance. We haven't changed the beneficiaries on him. But we're married. So it's obvious, that supersedes,
right?
So it just seems really strange to me. The whole thing. All of it. And I was just happened to stumble upon it last week, and I'm like, oh my God, the next time I talk with Kat, I have to ask her, because
it is so funny, because that was I picked that as my game for this month. It was so funny that you mentioned that, because I actually just went in and I randomly picked one, and I was like, oh yeah, let me use this one. And then you mentioned that story. That is
so funny. It's so odd. Well, I mean, obviously we're huge fans, and it's but lately this one is the one that's been on my noggin, so I had to noggin. So I had to ask you, because it's just all around wrong.
Yeah, and I think it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, right?
Yeah, so, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I think, in my opinion, I think his intentions was just let her sink down to the deep, dark depths of the ocean, never recover, and
yeah,
losing his
And it was, what was the deal with asking for hugs from people on the boat that he was on?
Who does that? So, with that being said,
Yeah.
should we talk about this new Bailey?
Did you get a chance to watch?
Did.
Yes. So I remember when the Slender Man theory, you know, like kind of came up and stuff.
This whole Slender Man thing. Okay, this is not the only thing that's out there though. There's this other one with like where it's like said that she convinces you to go out and perform these horrendous acts.
Right.
Always seems to be the younger people. So it's like with her, it's not so much that she's gonna haunt you and torment you until you perform an act of hurting yourself or killing somebody.
Oh, is that like the blue whale thing that was going around?
Yeah, she had like a creepy face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know it was recent because Violet was school age, so it was within the last couple of years.
Right.
And I remember thinking, God, this is scary. Like, but she was more of harm yourself versus harm somebody else.
Right, right. But I mean, anything like that, and I think, and that's, you know, you can put anything out on the internet. And I know we joke like, you know, if it's on the internet, it must be true. Right. But it's not. Anybody can put anything out there.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what Bailey was saying is this seems to be hitting people the kids who
of course. And that's what it's targeted for. Yeah.
And what I noticed with the Slender Man more than like a lot of her other stories is that the kids who were impacted by this story were kids who already suffered from mental illnesses, who were already struggling with that, either latent or hadn't, you know, or it was already developed. Morgan has early onset schizophrenia.
Right. So, and it's because the dad did. The dad ended up being diagnosed with schizophrenia. Yeah.
And so I don't know, maybe this was a trigger for it.
Maybe. You know, it's interesting, like how what you would think is so subtle, you know, would actually be like a huge trigger for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I mean, for us, we can look at it and go, obviously, these are folk tales, you know, stories that are made up.
Yeah, right.
Because we have that ability to distinguish. Yeah. But I also think about my kid who, God help me if any of my children had friends who were tormenting them like that. How awful. And then...
And it was like just a sleepover, right?
Yeah, but they said they were planning it for months.
Yeah.
Where were the parents? You're 12. Yeah. You don't know the first thing about what to do in that situation.
Right, right. Exactly. It just pressure, like some sort of peer pressure where you think it might be a good idea, but...
Yeah. It's just... I try to tell them. Don't listen to what other people say. Do what you know is right. Who cares what everybody else says? Doesn't matter.
Get better idols.
Get better idols. For sure.
Yeah, that was a rough one, especially to come back after being off, you know, for a month and to go into, that was a rough one. Yeah, that was a rough one to get into. But hey, you know what? She's back.
She's back. She's back.
Our baby girl.
Time for her birthday month.
Yeah. Oh, and so speaking of birthday month, we've got the Suspish Sugar Skulls challenge going on right now until the 7th. Sugar Skull looks, and then
Ah.
we are going into, what's the second week?
Witches. Yeah. And so I'll be doing my live on Friday.
Yeah.
To launch the witches.
Okay, so we've got birthday month. We've
Not only
got,
was supposed to join us, but she couldn't make it because she had
yes,
stuff going on outside of the page.
because life happens.
Damn it.
But we're
That's
here.
why I'm here.
Right?
Not at home.
And that's why I'm at the squad. I've been wanting some sort of background that's better than my windows. So I got a green screen last year and I just haven't really used it. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll throw up one of our pictures, put it in the background. Don't forget, all of these games that we have going on every single day. You could win little gifts from the store. We've got new collections coming out. We've got Halloween collections. And oh, by the way, I got my cat liners I'm going to be using.
All yourself.
No, this is me. So this is my smudgy look.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Oh my girl, you look so pretty.
You're just gorgeous.
So pretty. Yeah. So we've got other challenges coming up towards, all month long. All month long we're doing our celebration. And it's also my birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's her birthday.
Wait.
On the 11th. Yay! Birthday month means we are having a birthday celebration.
Yes.
We are doing an epic birthday bash at the end of the month. It is going to have prizes and free stuff and random giveaways and all kinds of stuff, you guys.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff.
Watch the announcement
Yes.
for the big birthday bash at the end of the month.
Mhm.
For the weekly challenges
Mhm.
and winners.
Yeah.
So
daily winners are announced on the page. We are not announcing winners for like daily or weekly
Right.
stuff this month during the chit chats. Can't wait to do my sugar skull look. I haven't decided what we're doing yet.
you
But I
better.
love
We only
yours.
have a couple days left.
I know. Well, I figured I'm going to do it tomorrow at some point, whether I do a live or I do like just pictures or whatever. I haven't decided yet,
Yeah.
but I figured
Yeah.
tomorrow's the day since it's my day. So
There you go. Well, and so that goes until the 7th, and then on the 8th, you're going to be announcing the witches and hocus pocus theme for the week. That's our next challenge.
that's
Get your
right.
best witch face on.
I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I love the witches. Witches are my favorite. I love seeing all these looks. You guys are really doing awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much for the participation. Get active this month is all I can say because, guys, there's so much going on right now.
So much.
So
It's going to
much.
be, you know how they say it's a November to remember? It's an October to remember.
That's right.
Best month ever.
Especially on the Suspish Squad. It's
That's right.
we got to celebrate. It's
We
been
do.
365 days since we started our page, and we have done some really awesome, amazing things.
It's just amazing. It's awesome.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the Suspish Squad. Happy birthday to me.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All around happy birthdays.
Woohoo! Happy birthday to all of our Suspishies.
Yes.
And
we love you all.
Love you.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Enjoy chit chat.
Now.
Never mind.
Oh, it doesn't make noise.
I don't have anything.
It doesn't make noise. I got it out because it just blows.
I like the added sound effect.
Well, shit.
It's a party. We can cry if we want to.
You're saying, okay. I missed that. There, that's better. I'll just hold it. That's my warning. I'm muted for 7 days.
We're going to mute you for 7 days.